We do have Uber now. There are some restrictions on it though, like Uber drivers, they're not allowed to pick up at the airport or pick up on the strip, but they are available to drop off at the airport and on the strip. What's going on, guys? It's Jacoborth back with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, here to talk about Las Vegas in 2015 and the future of this city. And I got a topic today I want to talk about that has been in the news quite a bit this year and quite a bit recently, and just in the last few months has finally gotten settled out a little bit, you could say. But before I do that, I want to tell you guys thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing, for all of you who have. Thank you guys for sharing my videos when you do. I appreciate it. Please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this one, because it's definitely an interesting scenario, particular to Las Vegas. And as always, be sure to visit my website, Jacobslifeinvegas.com, okay? Now, this one is going to be about Uber in Las Vegas. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, Uber is the technology company that created a ride-sharing app for people to use, and has completely exploded recently as it's expanded rapidly all throughout the U.S. And there's other players in the game like Sidecar and Lyft, and there's going to be, you know, more competitors entering the marketplace. But we actually just got Uber out here in Las Vegas in October. As far as metro areas go, Las Vegas was like one of the last major metro areas here in the U.S. To get Uber, because they had been battling the taxi cab companies, the transportation industry. I mean, they had been battling the whole thing out in court, and it wasn't finally, you know, settled, at least to a degree, in October of this year. There was a lot of debate about, you know, the cab companies were saying Uber is, you know, should be regulated just like the taxi companies are, and they have an unfair advantage. Uber was saying that they're actually a technology company and that they should not be regulated like the taxi companies should. And, you know, like I said, Las Vegas is one of the last major cities to finally adopt Uber. And I know people who had moved here from all over the country who are used to using Uber, and they weren't able to get it here in Las Vegas. So we do have Uber now. There are some restrictions on it though, like Uber drivers, they're not allowed to pick up at the airport or pick up on the strip, but they are available to drop off at the airport and on the strip. So there's some restrictions on it. Uber has been able to break into Vegas finally after a lot of battles. And I remember watching a video on YouTube here where the judge gave a statement, and he said it pretty well when he said that, you know, there were good arguments on each side of the debate. But, you know, one of the things that we're facing is that technology is passing up current laws. So it was really hard to even try to find a way to legislate something like Uber, because it's just so brand new that, you know, you've never seen it before. So it was just difficult, but we do finally have Uber out here in Las Vegas. And for those of you, I know I got subscribers from all over the country and all over the world who watch. If you've used Uber or Sidecar or Lyft or any of those, tell me what your experience has been, okay? Like I said, we just got it here in Vegas, and Uber has been, you know, growing all over the country. So I'm sure some of you out there have actually used it yourself. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you think it's going to end up being a good thing for Las Vegas. All right, guys, that'll be it for this video. I'm Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.